Let's talk about how fantastic Real Madrid has been under Arbeloa. And specifically, I want to focus on the Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad game. And I know this is a very late reaction, like really late reaction. The game was actually yesterday. However, I still have to make this reaction video. So Real Madrid for Real Sociedad won, and as it currently stands, Madrid are on top of the La Liga table at the moment. Leading the table with I think 4 points, if I'm not mistaken. So no, actually, yeah. So Madrid lead with 3 points actually. Um, it's incredible to see. It's incredible to see how Real Madrid has transformed under Abelua. Not saying that the previous coach before Abelua was bad in Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso did his best. He did what he can do. And we won more than we lost under Xabi Alonso. I think there was just a lot of reasons as to why the Xabi Alonso era did not last very long, and I think one of it was because of the loss in the final to Barcelona. However, yesterday's game was incredible. Like, there's so many incredible performances. I can't even start to mention. Trent was fantastic. Vinny, with 2 goals, 2 pens. The way it's like he looked like the Vinny of old. Vinny taking on his right back without fear. That is the Vinny that we know. Who else? Trameni was very good. Kamavinga was very good. Who else? Who else? Like, there were a lot of, even when Carvajal came in, and it was so good to see Carvajal back. That is Real Madrid's captain. Just for anybody that doesn't know, that is Real Madrid's um captain. I know because of he's been facing injuries and things like that. People think that Valverde is Madrid's number one captain. Valverde is not Madrid's number one captain. He's the assistant captain. Carvajal is Madrid's captain, just for the ones that didn't know out there. So it was good to see Carvajal back. I've missed him. I haven't seen that leadership, and I think that lack of leadership is one of the things that has affected Real Madrid, like, and that has been affecting us for the longest. Because when you look at the Madrid squad, everybody is below 30, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe aside from our goalkeeper, aside from Thibaut Courtois, I think the rest outfield players, everyone is young. Everyone is young. From our two center backs in Asensio, Dean Hoyson, uh, at least the ones that play frequently are they are below 30. Mbappe, Vini, uh, Rodrigo, and Chouameni, Kamavinga, Jude Bellingham. These guys are very young, so it's good to see that leadership is back. You understand? It's very good to see that leadership is back, and I hope that Carvajal remains fit. I would love to see him play more games. But yeah, that game was total, domination. We dominated them in open play. We outmuscled them. Now, Real Sociedad, don't get it twisted, they're a very good team as well. They don't just lay down there for you to do what you want to do to them. They come to fight. They're a very good team as well. But I just like how Madrid, I like, how we played them with no fear. We played them like how a big team is supposed to play a smaller team. We came there with the intention to win right from the first second of the game. We played a formation of 4-3-1-2. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Rudiger, Denoyson, and Carreras. That's back four. Then we had Valverde, Chouameni, Camavinga just in front of the back four, and we had Adagule, Garcia, Vini, Garcia and Vini. Those were basically our front three. Um, Mbappe was on the bench, so it's very good to see that we can at least win a game very convincingly without Mbappe starting, because so far it's been Mbappe that has been carrying Real Madrid. Mbappe has been carrying us, so it's very good to see. It's very good to see us being able to destroy teams without Mbappe starting. It was a very good goal, first goal by Gonzalo Garcia, and after that, Oyezabal equalized with a penalty from the penalty spot. Then in the 25th minute, Vini scored a pen, and in the 48th minute, Vini scored another pen. But prior to that, Gonzalo scored for us first, Vini scored for us second. Valverde scored a very incredible goal in the 31st minute. Then the last goal was by Vini, the 48th minute. So it was a very convincing win. And if we took our chances, that game could have even ended 6-1. We could have scored more goals. And so as Real Sociedad, I think they had a goal that was called off as well. They had a couple chances. Um, Dean Hoyson has been looking shaky in that back line so far. I'll need him to get it together, man. I really need him to get it together. He's been looking a bit shaky so far. But aside from that, it was a convincing win. Um, Nothing much I can say. It was a convincing win. We currently lead the table um at the moment, and Barcelona face Girona. They face Girona tomorrow. Um, they face Girona tomorrow. So if they win, if Barcelona win tomorrow, they will be ahead of Madrid with 1 point. I think, yeah, they'll be ahead of Madrid with 1 point. So hopefully I'm hoping for an upset. Any team that faces Barcelona, I support that team. But what are the odds that Girona would win Barcelona? The odds are slim. I can't lie, because Girona they are no Atletico Madrid. You understand? So you can't really bank on them to do much for you. So, but yeah, that's really it's a convincing win. Another win under Abeloa's belt. He's been fantastic, and I like the. It seems like the team, there's a camaraderie amongst the players. For example, you see when there's a substitution being made, how he hugs the players. You see that like there's a value system. It seems like he values them. If I'll put it like that, it seems like they're happy with him and things like that. But football is crazy. If Madrid lose tomorrow now, there'll be some stupid thing that will come out. There's turmoil in the dressing room. The coach and the players are not getting along, and you know how these things are. But now that we are winning, everything is blessed. So that's really it, man. Our next game, it will be against Benfica in the Champions League on Tuesday. And remember that they beat Madrid in the first leg. So it will be it will be a very interesting game. It will be a very interesting game on Tuesday. So that's really about it, man. Big ups to Madrid. We have to keep going like we're going, and let's not worry about Barcelona. Let's just try our best to win our games, and hopefully we lift the trophy at the end of the season. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment under the comment section. Let me know who was your man of the match for that game. And until next time, peace.